Good afternoon, guys. We're back. Oh, hey, it's that Sunday vibe. We love a little bit of Amy. I'm Kirsty Spence. We're back for the 11th episode of Real Relevant and Right Now. And I'm just going to wait for a few more of you to join. And then we're going to get the amazing Jaidee, who is the founder and CEO of the Facebook group Black Owned Economy. So yeah, it's going to be a really, really great show. Alexa, stop playing. Hello guys. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining. I'm going to wait till we get a few people on. Hey Sarah, love you. Hey guys, how is everyone's Sundays going? Trust me, I know it's hot. Like, there's a shine on my face right now that I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna have to work with it. But I need to show you my new contraption that has actually saved my life. Hey Ems. So look at this. It appears to be a perfume bottle, right? Oh no, crystal fan. The moment is eternal. This baby has saved my life whilst traveling. I can't even tell you. Everyone needs to get one of these. OMDZ. Literally. Because the perspiration is a lot. Not that I'm complaining. We love the hot weather. But yeah, looks like perfume, but it's a fan. Anywho, how is everybody? How's your weekend been? I've actually had a fab weekend. It's been amazing. I went down and spent some time with a very good friend of mine, and we were in the pool, and it just was like we were abroad, and oh, I just feel refreshed. It was absolutely wonderful. Hello, Lauren. How are you? Black Owned Economy is here. So, JD, I'm going to get you, if you wouldn't mind, to add yourself. Let me see if I can add you to the live. Right. So, as I said, guys, this is episode 11 of Real Relevant and Right Now. Hey, K-Shan. Yes. Jaidee! Hey, my lovely, how are you?
This is so quick. I thought you were gonna talk a bit first.
No, we're ready. We're here. You're looking beautiful. You okay?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm so nervous.
Are you? Oh my gosh, don't be. It's just me and you. Forget everybody else that's here. We're just having a convo, and it's gonna be fine, literally.
Okay.
But how's your weekend been?
It's been good. It's been actually really good. Just got to do it again. Yeah, I had a big water fight yesterday with my friend, just randomly. So yeah.
Oh, nice. Has it been hot? Because I know you guys are up in Leeds. It's been boiling down here. Has it been hot where you are?
Yeah, it has. You know, we had sun for once. So yeah.
I
don't actually like the sun. So
what?
No.
It's just too warm.
Yeah.
So everyone that's joining us at the moment, as I said, my name is Kirsty Spence. This is Real Relevant and Right Now, and today's guest is the beautiful Jaidee, who is the CEO and founder of Facebook group Black Owned Economy. So, Jaidee, for anybody that doesn't know what the group is, give it to them.
Black Owned Economy is basically a Facebook group where Black-owned businesses can promote themselves, and now it's because the platform is so big, it literally gives them the opportunity that they might not have had, but also it's sort of where you can learn from other people's expertise as well, because we have learning lives on Tuesdays where people come and talk about specific business related topics, so it's sort of like a give and take sort of platform. Really
amazing. And if we go back into what made you decide to make the group, basically?
So it was literally around the time when everyone was protesting again for Black Lives Matter. And I literally I would spend hours just arguing with people, having race debates with people online, and it's just energy where you'd finish and people still just don't get it. And then I just sat there and I just thought, you know what, we're protesting, we always come together as Black people when we have to fight against something, but then after it's all said and done and it all dies down, we still don't own anything, we still don't support each other, Like, your first go-to isn't really a black-owned business, and if it was to be, then you just don't know where they are. So I just thought, right, I'm from Leeds, I'm going to start a group, and I'll be like, I'm looking for a gardener, someone will tag a black gardener, and then at least I can do it that way. And that's literally as far as I thought it was going to go.
And tell everybody, like, because it kind of exploded, right? It kind of grew to extremes.
Completely blew up. I think within 2 weeks we hit 100,000 members. It just crazy, yeah.
Which is absolutely crazy. And it is like, especially what you've just said as well, like I was actually reading a report earlier in the week by the Bureau of Economic Research, and they were saying, and this isn't in regards to Black Lives Matters and the protests, it's actually in regards to COVID, that 41% of Black-owned businesses have been hit by COVID-19 this year, as opposed to just 17% of white-owned businesses. So even when you see that on a huge comparison, like this kind of platform, something that you've done is so powerful, you know, and you're really trying to help the community, which I think is like absolutely amazing. We need more yous in this world, because it is true. I think that, and I think a lot of people will also be able to relate to the sense that, you know, and I suppose it's a natural human instinct. When you feel attacked, it's like, let's get together and fight back. But as you said, you know, it doesn't always have to be like that. We can support each other on a day-to-day and put out positive energy, you know, and because even things like Black Pound Day stemmed from Black Lives Matter protests and stuff, hasn't it? Which I know is like a different platform, and I think that's about spending money once a month for Black-owned businesses. But again, it's for everybody to get involved, right? Because that's something I think that we need to really make clear with Black-owned economy. It's promoting Black businesses and expertise, but the group is open for everyone to support.
Yeah, that's literally a misconception, and it's like people won't get in it at first. They were just like, am I allowed to be in here? Or
really
like, this person's not Black, and it's like, well, don't be so silly, like, as if you would only want to limit your business to only Black people, like that, to buy in from you. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you're kind of not going to be a successful business person, or are you realistically?
Like,
but in the same token, I think it's probably, you know, added to this whole, you know, with Black Lives Matter, and it was about, you know, making uncomfortable conversations comfortable, and us having these types of conversation. I think again, something like this group, it's kind of like, you know, like you said, it's allowing people that are not Black to say, hey, can I be part of this group? And it's like, yes. And it's almost like that is what Black Lives Matter was about. It was a community that needed help. And it's like, we want everyone to stand with us. This isn't about segregation at all. It's about everyone coming together, because we want equality. We want humanity. We need love. Like, this is the only thing that we can use to grow. So I think that is also a really important message, which is why I absolutely love your platform. And let people know, like, what kinds of businesses can promote or put their expertise on the actual show. Oh my God, sorry, was that a fly? I can't deal. There's so many in my house, Jaidee, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, I feel like it's a liberty. They need to get out.
No, like, you know, they just get brave and they're just like,
sorry for that interruption. But yeah, so what kind of businesses can advertise themselves on your platform?
Everything, anything, and everything. And that's the surprise, because like, there is literally everything, and Black owned. Like, you wouldn't even, until I started this group, like, it's literally, I had no idea. Like, one that we always keep talking about is Peach Pie, like the adult toy business.
Yes, I actually spoke to my friends about that group, literally, like, and I've checked them out.
Wouldn't you? Like, you just did not know at all, and I was just like, there's literally everything. So, like,
and for anyone that doesn't know who Peach Pie is, tell them a little bit about the business, just for namesake.
She does lingerie and adult toys. She's called Jaidee. She's so nice. She's so cute.
Yeah.
If you go on her Instagram, like, it's not like, it's proper tasteful and everything, but it's real. Like, it's just real life, innit? Like,
yeah, of course. There's a market for it. People need it.
I'm telling
you. And that's what it is. Yeah, no, completely.
It's a £1 million industry or something. Like, it's massive.
Really?
think so.
No way, that's absolutely crazy. Now, Jaidee, going back obviously to the group itself, because one of the things that I know you were doing a live the other day, and you were just talking about everything that you kind of encountered, because as you said, you started this group and literally was just thinking it was going to be what, maybe 100 people max, 50 people.
I thought it was going to be like 50, maybe.
Really? So you literally had, again, like no idea how this was going to blow and boom.
Yeah.
Obviously you're doing something, in my eyes, and to the majority of people that have, you know, been on the group and have checked it out, it's a really, really positive step, especially for the Black community. But you spoke about receiving, you know, some negative feedback from starting the group. Tell us a little bit about kind of what you went through and how mean people were.
Yeah, I mean, like, so at first it was like closer to home. So like just because it got so big and I was just like, literally, I don't know what I'm doing, I need help. So
Yeah.
one friend and then another friend would be like, well, why don't you ask me? But like, that's okay, whatever.
Minor.
As it
Yeah.
got bigger, like strangers were literally like in my inbox calling me names and just saying horrible things. And you know when people think that they can do it better than you, and for me, I'm like, okay, tell me what to do and I'll figure it out and I'll do it. But other people are like, well, why are you doing this? Oh, well, even Black people were saying like, why you're causing more segregation and this, that, and the third. I'm like, how is that even possible when everybody's coming on and saying like, I didn't know this many businesses existed, but and it was just like, it just got a lot, and people was like attacking my character and everything I'd say. They were second guessing, like, well, what's in it for you and this and all this stuff, and I was just like, this is not like what?
It's too much.
Yeah, and I think because I didn't expect it to blow as big as it did, and so there's no way I could have prepared myself for like negativity, and I didn't because I know the nature of what I decided to start it from. Like, it was always positive, it was always like good rather than focusing on the negative. It just blew my mind, and it just was just a lot. Like, yeah,
no, of course. And I think it's one of those things, like you said, and with most, you know, majority of businesses, there's like organic growth and they will grow over time. Whereas this is something you launched yourself in, and like you said, 2 weeks you've got 100,000 people, and now it's like demanding, and now you're like, I need to like build teams and I need help because I can't physically do this on my own. Naturally, because you're a human being. Like, I think some people forget when you step into a position of responsibility or, you know, power, it's almost not even power, just more responsibility, leadership. It's like they think that you're a superhero, almost like with celebrities, and you know, it's kind of, they think that you're not a normal person, you don't have feelings, you don't have you don't have emotions. And I just think, like, for a start, majority of these people are clearly keyboard warriors that would never say boo to a goose to your face, which really enrages me, because I just think, you know, people can be so brave behind a screen. And if you don't mind, Jaidee, like, can you tell us like some of the comments you actually received?
So one guy came into my inbox and called me an attention whore that got lucky. I was like, what? And like,
absolutely outrageous.
And then other people, it's like, so I've got, like you said, I've got a team, and we all like moderate the group together. And I put out, like, because I really wanted to do, because everyone's volunteering, everyone's doing it out of like their spare time. Spare time. And I put out, like, I'd love to have all the money in the world to be able to buy them a gift each, but I can't, like, because anyone help? And I said, because we stopped people messaging us directly because of all the horrible stuff I was getting, I was just, anyone help, you can message me on this occasion. And I'm not even joking, within 5 minutes somebody messaged me and was like, well, you've got 100,000 people in this group, so if you get 100,000 gifts, how do we know you're not going to keep it for yourself? I'm like, are you joking? I've just
but also mind your business. It doesn't, do you know what I mean? Like, who are you to decide what I do with what gifts I receive? I don't know. Like,
I've just put it out there to everybody to see that this is what I want to do. Like, everyone keeps talking about transparency. I'm like, I couldn't be more transparent. if I was see-through. Like, I just don't get it. And it's just, there's always somebody. And for me, like, I internalize everything. So
yeah,
them sort of things proper sit with me. So then I have to go back to the post and be like, I just want to do something nice. If I could do it myself, I wouldn't ask. Because if I was buying it myself, then you can't ask me what I'm doing with my money and who I'm
100%.
for. But like, for me, it was like, the whole thing is, I wanted it to be a community thing. And
Yeah,
like, I guess it's my naivety in thinking that everyone's just gonna understand and feel the same and stuff. And like,
yeah,
for example, we do the Spotlight Sundays, so at 8 o'clock today we'll go live with 4 businesses on the Facebook page and just give them the chance to promote their business. And I did a whole thing at the beginning of the video, and I was like, this is how long it takes to get your post approved, and this, that, and the third. And then someone must have watched it after and said, oh, how long does it take to get post approved? So I said, oh, you can watch it in the video. And he said, well, if you've got an hour to sit down and just record a video, then you can tell me how long. I'm thinking, an hour? Spare time? Are you joking? I don't have spare time. I've got 3 kids. I'm sacrificing time.
yeah, and you're doing so much.
I made a point of not telling him how long, because I thought, no, you will go and watch that video, because don't be rude. Like, that's just rude.
Yeah.
Like,
and I think as well, it's really good to remain in kind of your integrity and remain in your power with things like that, because I think with technology, us as human beings have become so lazy, and it's like people want things like this, and it's like you say, no, if you actually want something in life that, you know, you need to go out there and do the hard work yourself. Like, if I want to research something, I will go out and research what I need to research. I'm not just going to ask every Tom, Dick and Harry, because I want to know the information for me. And if I personally feel that if you've not got the respect to do that for whatever it is that you're interested in, then you're not really interested in it. So leave it be, move on to the next thing. Do you know what I mean?
And I wouldn't mind if we didn't put it out there and let them know like how long it was. But like, if someone's taking their time out to give you the information and then tells you, here's where the information is, and then you want to moan because they're not, like, that blows my mind. It doesn't make sense. But
completely. And even and even someone's written here, Marishi said, you can't please all the people all of the time. Some people seriously are happiest tearing other people down. And I think that is it. When you move into a place of like, it's like a politician, you know, people are going to come for you. And it's about, like you said, you know, you internalize everything. And I know you and I have spoken a bit about, like, you know, you suffer from anxiety, which isn't something that you've, like, you know, put out to the world and said, but you are a human being, and there's lots of us that have different issues. And it's kind of like, when you're out here trying to do a positive thing, it's really difficult when someone knocks your confidence or knocks your self-esteem, and it's like coming for you for the most littlest of things, and they're missing the bigger picture. Like, and I, like, first and foremost, Jaidee, how did it make you feel? Like, honestly, you know, like, as a person, as a human, how has it made you feel? Because I think anybody that is watching this or may watch this afterwards that has been one of those people, I feel like they need to hear that and relate to it.
It's just, it's just like, it's draining, and it's sad, like really, really sad, because like, I think what people don't get is, number one, like, these sort of things stress me out so much. Like, as much as you can like laugh and joke in your own environment, like, putting yourself out there is a big deal. And
yeah, of course,
putting yourself out there when you don't expect it is even bigger. So like, it really, like, I come so close to like wanting to just get rid of the whole group, or just literally just give it to like my brothers, or give it to like someone else, because I just like, because it's just a lot. And I just feel like, listen, I'm happy to go back to just my little bubble and just like not have to deal with it, because even like, people just don't get it. Like, even, I think, like, I'm learning a lot, but even with the group, like, what I wanted was like a community sort of feel, so everybody so even with the name, for example, I thought of 3 names, so Black Owned Economy, Black Summer Empire, and the New Black Wall Street. And I put it out there on the group, and I was like, oh, like, let's have a vote. And Kirsty, I'm not even joking. Within like an hour, somebody had gone and bought the domains for the other. Luckily, we got Black Owned Economy, but somebody went and bought the domains, and I was like, what? Even with the name now, like, we tried to trademark it, and somebody else has trademarked black owned, and I realised, oh, it's someone in the group. So I messaged him like, oh, hi, like, want to trademark it, but it's going to cost this much money, so we just want to know if you're going to oppose it or not. And they read it and didn't reply. So it's like, people are really out here not wanting to do this.
Really support the vision.
Yeah, so it's like a lot. It's draining because now I feel like I've got all these people like depending on me or like watching me to see like, is she going to do what she said? Are they going to do this? And stuff.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like a public failure, but at the same time, like, there's actually people out there that don't want you to
succeed.
Mm.
And you know what infuriates me with those kinds of people? You're the kinds of people that have been sitting in your room for 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, thinking about ideas, and you've done nothing with it. That's your business. Do you know what I mean? You have put yourself on the forefront, and that is why I say, like, hail you, like, and do not give up, women, because what you have done is so amazing and so powerful. And like I said, I feel like in 6 months' time, maybe a year's time, you're going to look back and almost be like, how have I got here? Because I just feel there is so much, as much as you've got the negativity, and I think that's with life, you know, in life, we always have that balance. There's never good without bad, dark without light, happy without sad. That's how the world works, you know, universal laws, karmic laws. It's just how the world works. But it's difficult because I know as a singer, sometimes I've put stuff out there and I can get hundreds of positive vibes back from people. And then there's that one person. And it's that one person that says that one thing, and you're like, and it's really hard to like protect and deflect and like build that thick skin. But all my advice to you would be is, you know, just keep doing what you're doing for a start, because it's bloody amazing. But also, the more experience you get within it, the less you're going to care, Jaidee. Do you know what I mean? Because I know that you've got such a big heart, and you've started this from love because you care about people. You care about the community. You want to see people rise.
Can you hear my daughter shouting me? I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's not alive without this. Yes,
I know. Don't worry. Make sure she's okay.
Okay, 1 second, I'm coming. It's just not alive without it.
Oh, bless her. Don't worry. Listen, everyone's here. Is she all right?
Yes, she's fine.
Okay, bless her. What's her name?
Janaea.
Hey, Janaea. Shout out to Janaea.
I said to her brothers, I was like, I'm going live, so if Janaea calls, you just make sure everything's okay. It's like, it's okay, but I knew she was going to do that. Just
Yeah, no, completely. Bless her. But no worries. This is what life's all about. We love it. But yeah, just going back to what we were saying, you know, I just really feel that don't let these people knock you off. And I know, like, I can come from experience. I know when you get that one bit of negativity, even if it is less than the positivity, you know, it sticks with you. But you have just got to, it's very hard, but it's kind of like you've got to separate your emotion.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because this is your business, and it's like when you're too emotionally involved, that is where, you know, you're going to get sleepless nights, Jaidee, and you can't afford to have sleepless nights with 3 children, a job, black-owned economy. Do you know what I mean? There's so much going on. But also what I want to say is I've not been able to read them all out, but so many people have been writing so many positive things about you and what you're doing. So I think that that's something you need to remember, is how many people are supporting you. You know, and how many people are seeing the vision. And I think that is most important. But I want to ask you, because we are on this platform right now and people are going to watch this either now on the live or later, whenever, when I put it on YouTube. But what would you want to say to those people? Because now's your chance. What do you want to say to those haters? Yeah.
Well, like, do you know what? So I've got the team as well. And when negative things now, like, they just help me get through it because they're so quick-witted. So it's really good. But for me, it's like go and do it yourself. Then, like, imagine being somewhere and you're not happy and moaning, like, go and do it yourself. And I feel like it's just to remember that, like, people are actually human. Like, I am a human being. I never claimed to know it all, to get it right all the time or anything. But one thing that's the same is, like, where it's come from. Like, it's literally come from my heart. Like, I'm raising 2 black boys and a little black girl, and I do not want them to grow up in a world where they're getting judged for the colour of the skin, but at the same time, like, they can't go anywhere and see people that look like them in positive positions. And it's like, if everyone feels the same, then why would you even come at them in a negative way? And it's like, his mum says to him, if you can't say nothing nice, then don't say nothing at all. So like, if you can't say anything nice, don't say. And for me, like, I can, like, I'm not like this little timid innocent, like, I can back myself.
Yeah, you're a queen.
It's a lot. Like, it's a lot. So like, literally, like, I can't stress enough, just stay out of my inbox and leave me alone.
Okay, you heard that here. Stay out of her inbox and leave her alone. If you've got nothing positive or constructive to add to the situation, I don't know, go write a book. I don't know, do something else, because it's just unnecessary. But in the same token, again, Jaidee, if they do keep coming for you, you just have to ignore. And I'm just happy, like you said, you've now got a team. It's not just you yourself, so you can filter some of these things out, which is really, really great. Do you know what I mean? And I also feel that one of the biggest things you're going to take from this, as well as anything that we do as human beings in life, is we're going to learn lessons, you know. And I said it before in my last lesson, in my last interview, I was watching an interview with Oprah and Lady Gaga. And Lady Gaga said, you know, in grief we grow. Like, in pain is when we grow. When bad things happen, that is like our vessel to actually rebirth and come out as a beautiful butterfly, bigger, stronger, more beautiful, you know. And I think that all of this is just a learning curve in what you're doing. And you also need to remember that there is so much more support for you in what you're doing, as opposed to the people that aren't supporting you. And I think that is testament to the group.
Somebody said, like, the positive outweighs the negative, and it does. And I think that's another misconception. People think, like, I always focus on the negative, but like, that's just who, like, I internalize I internalize everything, positive and negative. Obviously negative weighs heavy, so it's not that I'm saying, like, oh, it's just all negative. Like, I know it's positive. Like, I do enjoy doing it. We all enjoy doing it, and it's great. It's amazing to see. But at the same time, I think it's important that people know, like, that it's not all roses. Like, something it can be a lot. And so it's so I think it's important to see both sides, really.
No, 100%. And also, I think as well, you know, like you said, you've suffered from anxiety, so this is a huge step for you, Jaidee. And I think that, you know, props to you. Like, it's actually my cousin. She's just written, "You're a queen. The support outshines the hate." Someone else has written, "Out of challenge comes change and growth." If you've got haters, it means you're doing something great. So yeah, you know, you've got some really positive
thank you.
Positive feedback. And also, I think that famous saying, I don't know it word for word, but any press is good press, right? Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, people are talking about you. And that's, I think, a great way of seeing it. Like, even these foolish people that are saying whatever they're saying, you know, they're still talking about Black-owned economy, which is what basically you want everyone to do. So always remember that as well as a starting point. Jaidee, throughout this entire experience so far, what valuable lessons have you learned?
What valuable lessons have I learned? To lean on people that offer support. But also, like, not all support is great support, if you get what I mean. Because at the beginning, like, I sort of believed everyone
had your back.
But also, just what have I learned? Like Black people, there's literally a Black-owned business in pretty much every industry, and that it's not a secret that, like, Black people are so creative, and it just blows me away that, like, there are so many businesses out there that are absolutely amazing. So, like, I've took away a lot of positive stuff, but me personally, just sort of take a break, lean on people around me, and try and get a thicker skin, I guess.
Yeah, no, definitely. And even me, like, I'm in London. I know you guys are in Leeds, but you actually, obviously, I've got mixed race hair, love my fro, but I've never been to a Black-owned hair shop. And then I was on the group, and there's one in Forest Gate that's literally like half an hour walk from my house. Wow. And I would never have known that existed if it wasn't for you and your group. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I am so grateful because that is amazing, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been down there, I've bought my hair stuff, and that is where I'll be going from now on. So and I think a lot of people, like you say, there are so many black-owned businesses, but we've just not been celebrated. It's not been shown to the world as it needs to be shown to the world, you know. So yeah, what you've done is absolutely amazing. Now let's talk a little bit more about the structure of black-owned economy. So you say you've got a team. Talk to me about that. So you're obviously CEO, founder. You, I'm guessing, oversee pretty much everything or what you can.
Yeah. So I think, you know, I've lost count of how many we've actually got. I think we've got about 16 now. And we literally, but there's about 1 million WhatsApp groups for all different aspects of it. I wish I could name them all. Every time I name them all, I forget someone, and it stresses me out. But we've got like my brother Joel, my brother Daniel, and my sister.
Yeah.
They literally are great. Like, they're amazing. So what we do, the structure, what do we do? We've got the Spotlight Sundays on a Sunday.
Yes.
Where we go live with 4 businesses.
Yeah.
So all the moderators are responsible for going out and seeing like any businesses that caught that eye. And that's just because I did it at first, but then I thought like I might have an eye for something different to what like Marisha might have an eye for, or what Shanice might have an eye for. And all the moderators are literally like really like creative and experts and stuff. So I was like, why don't we all see a business, look for businesses, we vet them. So basically just see how they want to use the 15 minutes that we give them to go on the platform, ask them questions, and just have a conversation similar to this.
Yeah.
And what that does is just puts them out there, because like I couldn't think of a platform where I could reach a potential of like over 100,000 people. So I literally, quite early on, I just thought like, let's do that. But then we've also got like, because I didn't want it to be just another Facebook group with just endless posts, because like in the social media it's like people lose, you don't gain people's attention for long.
Yeah.
So we've got like theme days. So like,
yeah, because I was going to say this, talk about your hashtags, because you've got your hashtags and you kind of try, because even when I did it, I just went straight on and I posted something, and then I was like, oh my god, no, I need to do it again, and actually hashtag like social Saturdays, and do you know what I mean? And but it's good, because when you actually do read what you guys have written and the outlines, it makes so much sense, and then it makes it so much easier and more accessible for you to find what it is that you're looking for.
And it's also for networking as well. Like that's what we want to see, people to build relationships and stuff. So like on Mondays, it's Munch Mondays. So there's so many like food businesses and things like that. But then it's also for people that like they might sell groceries or like supply on a big scale. So then if they use that hashtag, that allows them to look at this one now. That allows them to sort of network and meet each other. Do you know what I mean?
Which is really amazing. Yeah.
And then there's Tech Tuesdays, and that's literally for all tech related stuff. So you can use it if you're looking for like, I need a web designer or like how do I do this? But then you can use it if you've got a tech related business or a graphic related business. Then we've got We Supply Wednesdays, and that was literally off the back of people saying, well, is it a black-owned business if your supplier's in China or whatever? And it's like, well, let's give everyone a chance, because if there's no black suppliers, then let's give us a chance to build one. But then there probably is, and we don't know about it. So there's We Supply Wednesdays, and then there's Coach Thursdays, because there's just so many coaches, there's so many tutors, there's so many people with like stuff to offer, like life coaches, business coaches, music coaches, everything. So and sometimes like you don't know, you're looking for something until you see it, and you're like, oh, actually I could benefit from that. So that's for that. And then Finance Fridays for anything finance, like accountants and things like that, but anything finance. So if you're aware of any grants or bursaries that are going available, then that. And then Social Saturdays. And what Social Saturdays is because literally everyone was posting like, this is my Instagram, follow me, I'll follow you back. But like they're not always a good thing, because you want followers, but you want followers for the right reasons.
Of course.
we use social Saturdays for people also to post their business or post like one of their handles and just be able to mingle with each other. And
Okay.
then there's the Spotlight Sundays, but then on Tuesdays we have learning lives. So they're
Right.
hosted by two moderate. They're Justice and Antonia, and they're, like I said, for people that have like expertise that they want to share.
Mhm.
More business related though. Um,
Okay.
and they just go on and they spend time, and they usually have like a PowerPoint presentation and just go through it and then take questions at the end.
Amazing.
Yeah, and then on Thursdays we're gonna have Thoughtful Thursdays where my brother and my mum, they're gonna do like a little series just on the more like social aspect of business, so like customer service,
Oh,
integrity.
I love that.
Yeah, so we're trying to make it have more value, so it have longevity. But it's all a learning process, and we're getting
100%.
yeah.
No, definitely. And I just want to say here, Denzel's written, oh, I love this Facebook group. So positive. I'm loving this. And also, I just want to say, Renika's just asked, is the Facebook group the same name as your Instagram?
Yeah,
It
so
is, right?
it's Black Owned Economy. So the Instagram that I'm on now, that since we started the group, I'm not even joking. So many Instagrams came out with the exact same name, and
You're joking.
no, there's another one, Black Owned Economy UK. That's not us. And then
Okay.
there's other ones where people are like, "Is this you? This person wants us to come on this and all this," and we're like, "No, it's not us, but support us." But no, it's not us. So
Okay.
to build the Instagram now because we started that a little bit later than the group. But yeah, this is
So
all.
that's Black Owned Economy on Instagram. The Facebook page is Black Owned Economy. And
And
the Facebook group is Black Owned Economy, right?
the Facebook page is more because it's got an inbox. So if you need to ask any questions or anything, we always direct you to the Facebook page. And that's just because it's all a central point. People monitor it at different times, and it also is to stop people coming in individuals' inboxes. So
Okay. And Dan has said, I don't know if this is someone you know, don't forget to mention the rooms.
oh god, yeah, that's my brother.
And I just want to say, if anyone's got any questions for Jaidee, send them in and we can ask a couple of questions. We've got about 10 minutes left. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions, holler. But yeah, sorry, Jaidee. So yeah, the rooms.
Oh yeah, the room. So they're more of a Zoom type platform, and it's for people with more information that they want to share, like more interactive. So we had a hair care Zoom, so natural hair care Zoom. That one was really good, and we had another one called the Black Print, but they don't save. So if you're not there at the time watching it, then they don't save. But they are, so far they've been really good. We had a skincare room as well, and it's
And
all
is this all on Facebook, Jaidee?
yeah, it's all on Facebook.
Yeah,
So
okay.
we've got the website, and that's got all the information. And if you want to like take part, then you've got forms to fill out on there. But yeah, it's all on Facebook right now. Facebook and Instagram. So yeah. Yup.
Amazing. No, definitely. Sorry, I'm just looking because somebody sent me some questions, but I'm not sure how to read them up. Yeah. So Personal Indulgence has said, are you going to host any events?
So we want to. The aim is to do like Black Owned Economy expos. That's really what we want to do, just to let people network and meet each other and stuff. But like it's not a secret, like to start anything you need money, and we know the whole GoFundMe saga and stuff, so we've just like pulled it back a bit. We want to build the platform, so because Facebook sort of rented property, and that's why we're so strict as well. Everybody, we're so strict on like race debates. Like it's not that we're saying they're not to happen, but Facebook can shut a group down like that.
And you don't want that to happen, naturally. Yeah, of course.
So, but yeah, we do want to host expos, and we do like we'd love to like get the ball rolling and stuff. But I guess because it's new to us all, we're just trying to take our time and figure it out.
Yes, each day as it comes, it's growing. You know, it is that organic growth in that sense. And Personal Indulgence, who actually asked that question, said the reason why I ask, so vendors can be involved. So I'm guessing that they must be like a vendor that maybe could help out. So that's really great, I suppose, for you guys. And somebody has just written down here, expos, pop-up shops would be absolutely awesome, which I know as well there's constraints because of COVID, which
Yeah.
makes it difficult. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's definitely in the works. If you go on the website, like, it's definitely what we want to do and stuff. But we're just trying to make sure that it's done properly, just because we want it to last like literally forever, and we're trying to create like an actual legacy. So we want to make sure it's done properly. And so yeah, it is in the future. Hopefully next year. So
No, amazing. So we've got lots to see. And what do we expect to see from you guys in the future, Jaidee? What do we expect to see from Black-owned economy?
So I mean, when it first started, everyone was like, you need a directory. So we're gonna do the directory, but we want more than a directory, because there's a reason the yellow pages don't exist anymore. Like, people just go to Google. So we want it to be the place where people go, but we want it to benefit. Like, I never want to do something that only benefits one side. So I want to say, right, you pay me money to advertise here, and then you make it work for yourself, because people do that to us all the time. And so I want it to be like a freeway partnership. So it works for Black-owned economy, it works for the customer, and it works for the business. So we're building a platform that's going to be like a directory, but so much more. And I'm learning not to say too much, but yeah, we just want it to be so much more. We want to move the Facebook, not get rid of the Facebook, but move the Facebook to a different platform, so then there's no risk of it getting shut down or anything.
Yes.
We want to have like long term, we want a fund where we can invest and give back to Black-owned businesses, small Black-owned businesses, because sometimes, like, the economy and just socially, it's not set up to help us as Black people grow. So we want to have a space where we can invest back into businesses, a fund where we can invest back into businesses, and also like long term again, awards where we can just celebrate businesses.
Yes, I love that.
People, like, just, do you know what I mean? Just have a time where we can all just celebrate something positive. So that's what we want, and so much more, but that's what we're hoping for. So
that is the way you get. And Jaidee, have you guys had any kind of sponsorship or financial support, or are you guys literally all doing this from the love of creating something amazing?
Yeah, so everybody's doing it out of love, whether it's love for me or love for Black people. And I think that's what people need to understand as well. There's no financial, contractual anything between us and the businesses that promote. The moderators don't get paid. Like, I think pretty much nearly all of the moderators either work full time, have families, have their own businesses, or have like other commitments, and everybody does this voluntarily. And I can't stress that enough. Like, I'm so grateful to just have people that literally see something I started and believe in it so much that they're willing to just give up their time. They're willing to have all these people literally like bombard them with messages and everything, and still like so supportive and stuff. So like, yeah, no one's getting paid, no one's getting money.
Which I think, can I just say, not only is that amazing for the group, but that's also a huge credit to you. You don't get people to work for you for free in this world, do you know what I mean? Unless you are an amazing person. So I think in that sense as well, remember the queen that you are, and the fact that people want to see this grow and they see your vision, which I think is so important. And 100% respect to all the moderators Dan's written, literally, you know, because I think that is what... Sorry?
Every single one of them are amazing. Like Daniel, I just said before, I want to name them all, but I always forget somebody. So
we'll shout them out, and if you forget anyone, they know it's all love.
Okay, so the Daniel, Sorrel, Joelle, Shana, Marisha, Shanice, Jermaine, JB, Tom, Ty, Ebony, Antonia, Justin, Angelina. See, I've forgotten someone. I know I have. He said first we'll start with Daniel. I know.
Daniel, yeah, I can see that. Well, no, so you've got an amazing team, do you know what I mean? And it's big love to them for helping you and also helping us, because without them, without you, we wouldn't be able to find the things that we need to do or advertise the things that we need or learn the skills or expertise that we want to learn. Do you know what I mean? So I thank you all for doing what you do. And just like I said before, JD, you just need to keep on keeping on, because I feel like this is just going to continue to bloom, grow. And if there's anyone watching, because as well, where are you guys all based? Are you all primarily based up north? Have you got anyone in London?
We have nobody in London. We're all based in Birmingham. I said Joel already. Look, Joel, my brother, my other brother. We're all based in Birmingham upwards. Yeah. So yeah, we haven't got anyone in London.
Well, anyone that's on the feed or anyone that maybe wants to help. I mean, I know you said, Jaidee, you get inundated with messages, but do you know what I mean? If anybody can support you guys in any which way, maybe down in London or in any other dialect, get in touch. Do you know what I mean? Or can offer any kind of services. And when you were talking before as well about when you said, you know, you wanted to give little gifts to the people that have helped you, did anybody come, like, did you get any positive feedback from that?
Yeah, like I literally I'm gonna make a big massive post, because we've had so many people have actually blown me away. Like the packages that have come through, like big packages just full of stuff, and I'm like, thank you so much. Like I don't even know how to like thank them, but I'm gonna make a post and everything. And then you've got other people that are like, right, well, what's your address, because I want to send you something. I'm like, no, and they're like, well, it's here anyway, so
it's coming to you.
People are so like literally so nice and so helpful, and people that don't even have businesses have literally been like, well, can I give money? I'm like, I really don't want to take your money. So they'll buy something from the group, and then they've put that forward as well. So
that's amazing. And I have to say as well, Jaidee, I know a few people were commenting, but the idea of having an awards is so amazing. Like you need to push with that. Like this needs to really, having an awards I think would be amazing. Just to, like you say, celebrate people that are out there doing their thing, that are owning businesses and helping our community. I just think that will be absolutely amazing. And it's just such a positive vibe. What you're doing is so positive, and especially in the current situation of life, this is what the world needs.
This is what I mean, definitely.
This is what the world needs. No, definitely. Jaidee, do you have any last parting words? Anything you want to say to your supporters?
No, just thank you so much to everyone that's supported, that's posting their businesses, and well done to everyone that's working so hard, and sort of thank you to everyone that's reading the guidelines of the group and bearing with us. Literally just thank you. Like without all these businesses, like there would be no black owned economy anyway. And I know it's just starting, but like thank you so much. And like I think people think like, oh, they just want to do it. Like we would love to collaborate with like other organizations and stuff like that to sort of make it like a big thing, but like just thank you, and thank you to you for contacting me as well. I was so nervous, but no, thank you.
No, you were amazing, and you've not come across nervous at all. And I want to say thank you to you, Jaidee. I think you're an absolute amazing person. You're an inspiration, and also I think as well, which is something we've touched upon a bit, but you're doing this, like you say, for the younger generation, which is what is most important. You're doing it for my unborn children, for your kiddies that are growing up, for every child out there at the moment. This is why you're doing what you're doing. So I think people need to remember that. And I also want to say, guys, be kind. Do you know what I mean? There's no need for any kind of negativity or any kind of nastiness when someone is out here putting their heart on the line and doing something that you're not doing and trying to, you know, build a community and just put so much positivity into the world. So be kind. It costs nothing, literally. I think, that's a lesson for all out there, is to be kind, please. Jaidee, just before we go, just remind everyone again where they can find you on all platforms.
So it's Black Owned Economy that's the name of the Facebook group. We've got Black Owned Economy, the Facebook page, but that one's case sensitive, so it's Black in capitals, owned in capitals, and then economy with just a capital E. Instagram is Black Owned Economy, and then we've got a website, www.blackowned.economy.co.uk. So
super. So you've heard it here, guys. This is Jaidee, the CEO and founder of Black Owned Economy. I'm Kirsty Spence. This is Real Relevant and Right Now. I hope you've enjoyed our 11th episode, and we'll be back next week with some more juicy stuff. Jaidee, thank you so much.
Oh no, thank
Love
you.
you, girl. Keep doing what you're
Love you
doing.
too. Thank you.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.